Good evening, everybody. I, Rajiv Kumar, Executive Director of KCM Connect, welcomes you all to this live webinar session of KCM Connect. It's an established organization in customized software application, IT consultancy, and related services. KCM Connect is also coming up with an application for the transport industry where drivers can find marketplace for them and transporters can have the ease of getting their vehicles booked at fingertip. KCM Connect has also ventured into education industry for technical and skill development training, which we call Industry Culture Connect. For more about us, please check our web presence kcmconnect.com. On behalf of KCM Connect, I welcome our esteemed guest for today's session. For our today's session, Mr. Prabhat Kumar Verma, who is currently working as Enterprise Agile Coach and Change Agent with ANZ Banking MNC. He has been Agile Coach at Comdale Consulting and formerly worked as Scrum Master at Monster Technologies in Malaysia. He will be talking on benefits of Agile project management over traditional development, how any development work or IT related product can achieve high quality using Agile method, how one can assess project predictability, and many more. In today's world, every big organization, corporate MNCs are working on Agile method. So do you want to learn this? So this session is for you. So please welcome our today's guest, today's esteemed speaker, Mr. Prabhat Kumar Verma. Over to you, Prabhat.
Thank you, Rajiv, and thank you to KCM Connect, especially giving me the opportunity regarding to deliver the session and the session regarding to the introduction of Agile project management. And it's a really good topic because many of the organization is moving through the Agile from the waterfall model or the traditional approach to the Agile approach. So, what exactly on that? What are we need to learn something about the Agile project management? So I'm sharing my screen. Rajiv, can you please give me the enable way to share a screen?
Yeah, it's done.
Yep. So I hope everybody is okay to look for a screen. So I am going to deliver some of the sessions regarding the introduction to the Agile project management. The main agenda would be like in this, that what is the necessary to go through the Agile, and what is the difference between the traditional project management and the current and new top role, the Scrum Master. Does a Scrum Master fulfill the whole things? Why we need to a project manager? What is the role exactly when we are talking about the Agile project management? What our expectation from a Scrum Master and a project manager? So moving ahead, I am Prabhat, having 16 years of experience and 7 years of Agile experience. Done many of the certification, but only few has been listed here. And currently working as an Agile coach. My hobby is to cooking food and playing with Agile. So more or less, I generally used to give the seminar and I give to webinar, meetup. I generally used to talk into the conferences and more of the Agile related things. So first of all, first question here, are you guys able to hear me and am I audible and everyone is okay? You can share me your reactions also. I think so reaction is over.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. So one of the main things is like that many of the times you guys, if you have experience, or many of the times developer has raised an issue that why need of the project manager? Do we need the project management? Because I'm a person, I am doing the development. Why I need a project manager? I can do it alone. Even I am doing the coding, I can also talking with the daily basis with the client and all these things. Then what is the need of the project manager? When we are thinking, and even into the Agile world, the same question is also raised, that why we need to the Agile project manager, why we need to the project manager. Then we'll come into the Agile project manager. So few of the things that a project manager is a person or a group, or can say manager or management. Management is a group, manager is in person, that he or she would initiate the project. It might be a start with the initiation of the project, with the different scenario, with the discussion with the clients, get to know about the client things and all these things. Then he will create the plan. It's his responsibility to execute that plan. And after executing, again his responsibility to monitor and control how the things is going on. What we need to rework. Is this fine? Is this change request? What's going on? Where is the testing phase? Then after the comes to the last of the closure. So the whole circle is to the project management. Just think, when we are saying about the project manager, it was the project management. But when we are saying about the project manager, and in the agile community, if you will go and ask that, hey, we have a project manager in my organization and we are working on agile. We are having the scrum master, we are having a product owner, we are doing the daily stand-up, but we are having the project manager. And everyone will start to look in head at eye, the same like the picture is showing you. What is the role of, what is the use of the project manager? Do you think the project manager will work on your organizations in the agile scenario? Now think upon these things. Why a project manager need when we are talking about either the agile or traditional approach? Just a question, and you can think, we will discuss a lot. Now, nowadays, most of the people, most of the organization is shifting towards from a project manager to the scrum master. People's more focused towards the scrum master. And everyone understands that a scrum master is having whole and soul responsibility. He is like a god and can change the whole organization within a day. The same thing is happening everywhere. Wherever you will talk, even into the organization, even into the development team, even into the scrum team, or even into agile behavioral, agile methodology, wherever you will discuss, everyone will having only one thing. The race is only towards to the scrum master, how to become a scrum master. And they are thinking that a scrum master is only the responsible person who can even replicate project manager easily. Even not only replicate, scrum master can change or update whole culture of the organization. This is a purpose towards, I'm not saying. We will get to know slowly the whole answer, how a scrum master and how it should be. So when we are saying to the agile project management, do we think that don't we need a project management in agile? Anyone can have any idea? If you can unmute and can give me some 1 line or 2 line. Do we need project management in agile or not? If you have some idea or something. So when we are talking, the project management and agile, both are the together. Then can you please define? Yep.
I believe that project management in Agile, and why do we need that? For each and every section, we always seek consent from our customer that the section which we have developed or delivered is up to their satisfaction. So essentially, we are actually looking for CSAT, that is customer satisfaction, through that different phases. And to execute it successfully, we need project management in Agile.
Yeah, that's true. That's totally right, Rajiv. So that is the way. When we are saying about the project execution, and there are many of the things, many of the steps into the project execution. It's not only to execution to execute the development phase or to work with the development team. There are the process. I think even the people think like the project management in the higher level, it's surely needed rather than we are talking about only into the education level. So some of the scenario we will look at how a project management is impacting to the Scrum Master or into the Agile team. Some of that lots of uncertainty and risk management. When we are talking about a Scrum Master, everyone knows that a Scrum Master will work upon the execution level within the team level, while a project manager will whole and so look over the whole specifications for your project. So there would be the lots of uncertainty based on which client you are working. with in-service based company, like uncertainty, anything. Uncertainty may be that the today's client is working with you, tomorrow on with you. Someone is also trying to impact your client that your work is not good. It might be uncertainty. Every organization has its own way to work and its own culture, politics, and its understanding on agile. Now, the main ironical part nowadays is that every organization is having their own way of culture. Once you own way of culture and own way of a style to doing the work on agile. If you will go and ask any organization, like if you're working with a 2-3 organization, already worked with that, or going to a new organization, you can't compare the earlier agile with the same agile they are working right now. The keyword is same, agile, but many of the organization is working on the different way. They are thinking that they are working into their own agile or hybrid agile. Nowadays, there also a specific term coming into the picture, that hybrid agile. They are working into the hybrid agile. The person who handles such organization and their projects have to handle all these problems and resultant uncertainties everywhere. Now think about the person who is handling this whole things. Is this a specific as Scrum Master can do, or is this a specific and project management group can do? Now, what is the organizational needs? When we are talking about that, it's something about agile project management. Then what is the organizational need? Project in general is beyond a Scrum. It's almost every company which relate to client interactions, SOWs, recruitment, and many more things which are not discussed anywhere when it comes to the Scrum Master. You know, if you have something idea about the Scrum Master, generally a Scrum Master work within that team level, either 1 team, 2 team, or 3 team. But when we talk about the different needs of organization, like client interactions with the higher level, with a level where they can start to using to discuss with the strategy or after the strategy. Actually, project start from the strategy level to the development level. But between the strategic level and the development level, there are various of the gap. Here you can think that various of the people is working over there. But unknowingly, we are saying that everyone is comes under the project manager and the project manager is bad. This is the one thing. Where is bad? I will come. Now, the whole and soul, when we are talking about the client interactions, up to the development, the Scrum team is working upon that. But apart from that, some of the management group is working on that. Maybe possible discussion on the SOWs. Recruitment, we don't know. We need some of the candidates, some of the employee to work upon that, but we don't have that. Then the recruitment would be the another part will come. And many more. You can say like that. So now, when we are talking about that, project manager means the project manager is a people or a person who is having a lot of experience, not only to run the project, but other than that, organizational leads also just to be seen. So, do we think that when we are talking about especially the Scrum Master, do we think that's the same type of experience needs to have with the Scrum Master? Like, there is an essential element of being a people person who interacts with team on regular basis. Why I'm saying like that? It's essential that everyone wants to discuss with the teams, and teams should have share his problem. But 2 years Scrum Master is doing again questions, but not like that. It's something like we have to experience this. A Scrum Master have to experience this how to do the people management with this. You need to deal with the risk mention all the times, and at least in service companies, certain things you learn with the experience. When we are talking about the organization, especially in India, we would generally support a lot of the service-based organization. So in the service-based organization, there are many of the risks. We generally see, or we generally show that the fundamental of this is to maintaining or having the risk, dealing with the uncertainty, dealing with the risk, which comes under the management group. So till now we have seen that, oh, a Scrum Master is doing fine. A Scrum Master is doing up to the execution level. What is the role of the project manager and how we are leveraging the role and responsibility of the project manager? Some of the agile project management principles, according to me, we generally, when we are working into the agile project management, over the traditional project management, we focus on customer value. We focus on customer value, iterative and incremental delivery. So customer value means whatever we are going to produce in our product, it should have value, and the value should be directly proportional to the customers. Customers should accept it. A better example I can give you: the Flipkart has first time launched in India, especially COD, cash on delivery, and after that every e-commerce site has started to launch that cash on delivery. So that was thinking about the customer value. The customer value, COD, directly gave the impact to the Flipkart and some revenue generate. Another is that iterative and incremental delivery. When we are delivering something, we do not think that whole and soul product will deliver after 6 months or 9 months. Just start with the small bunch. Do the iterative delivery within the incremental. And what do you mean by that? The iterative delivery within the incremental is that when you're building a bicycle, so bicycle will just start with the wheel, then start with the frame, then put the wheel, then again put the wheel. So incremental things we are doing, left wheel, right wheel, whatever. Then experimentation and adaptation. We have to share with the organization. We have to share with everywhere is that whatever we have done, it's a start with the experimentation. Look upon the market. How the adapted market is there. I can give you one example here. It's like once ice cream was started, and when we generally use to new brand of ice cream will start with the vanilla flavor. And then after the vanilla flavor, will start to focus towards a different type of flavor. So why like that? First of all, they will take into the market that, oh, what is the impact into the market of new ice cream? If it's okay, if it's fine, then they will start to give the priority to the different flavor or the different style or what. Then self-organization. When we are talking about the agile management, so self-organization is really a good way to start with that. As a team, we are working, we should learn about how to work as a team rather than this silo-based, rather than this SMA. Another one is the continuous improvement. When we are talking about these things as agile project management, there is a continuous improvement plan is also like that. When we are working something, how to improve the product, not only product, how to improve the team himself or herself, or a whole team should improve themselves. This is the way when we are talking about these things. So how agile is working in any organizations when we are discussing something. So the agile, if you will start with the process flow within the organization. So here is a customer. Please follow my mouse and especially the mouse cursor. So here is a customer with the bunch of the stakeholder. They will come with some of the idea generation. They will come up with some of the requirement. Then the product owner responsibility to discuss with the stakeholder, customers, and everywhere, anywhere, to create the product backlog. And the product backlog, once has been generated, then the whole team will start to work. The team would be like 5 to 10 people or whatever. It depends upon framework to framework. I have generally put it as the respect of the Scrum framework, but we can discuss many more framework towards to the things like that, how to build how to use of the Scrum framework. And when we are talking about the agile, we can use the Kanban framework, we can use the DSTM, we can use the Crystal, any type of framework, or even we can use the Scrum Ban also. So coming to here again, after the product backlog, team will start to taking the amount of the sprint backlog, creating the sprint backlog to work within the 2 weeks or 1 week or 3 weeks or up to the 4 weeks. Then 1 to 4 weeks a sprint of the work will start. Then there would be like daily a stand-up and then a stakeholder review. So the review part of the product owner, a stakeholder, and every team would be there. So this is a very small and general concept of using the agile. It's not like whole and soul of the Scrum. It's something the agile type of things. We can use within the agile methodology various of the framework. So how that actually organization is, how the organization is working within the product backlog to the from the ideation to the product, but how the team is working, especially into execution based. So when we are talking about the execution side, means we have a team will start to backlog. It's a sprint backlog. When the sprint backlog starts, then item will start to iteration. Iteration means a whole 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or up to the 4 weeks or 1 week iteration where we can do the 4 things: plan, do, check, act, etc. Then where we can use the daily review is like daily stand-up and the release. And the release, every item of the release will go into just put one increment part of the deliverable. So once incremental bunch together, and if it make any sense for a Scrum Master, then it will start. So I will check the questions of last. If you have any questions, please write here and I will give the answer unto the last. So once the product owner think like that, the deliverable, the incremental of this deliverable having some sense to the market, then it will go to the release. So this is the general way when we generally use to say something, and when we generally use into the agile project management. And the agile is really this one. Apart from that, agile we have some of the 4 manifesto and 12 principles we are not going to discuss here. So now we are saying about the Scrum Master. So up to that, when we are talking about the agile project management and when we are talking about the agile, we come to the picture is like that. Oh, agile means one of the Scrum Master would be there, and everyone the Scrum Master will do. Now see, who would be the Scrum Master? Nobody become a Scrum Master. Nobody become a Scrum Master with 2 days of training. So something many people nowadays are starting the concept is like that they will or he or she will take the training of the 2 days, either the professional Scrum or certified Scrum CST or PST. They will think like that they are becoming the Scrum Master. They are a Scrum Master now. It's really difficult. There are the various scenarios. We don't have any answer. That is the reason many who choose XCM certificate don't really become a Scrum Master in their organization. So it's also a reason of the various of the people and various of the employee who chooses to do the some number of the Scrum Master certifications, and he's really not a Scrum Master in their organization. He's not working as a strong Scrum Master. And those who really becomes just because of their certification really struggle and create problem for their teams, organization, and project. Just think about that. A people is having the same whatever years of experience, and he don't know something about how to update, how to explore into the culture, how to change the culture. When we are talking about the culture, how can we leverage the culture? How can embrace the culture to support a new ways of working rather than the old ways of working? Then you can imagine that how one person would be a good Scrum Master or not. Then another thing is that a Scrum Master nowadays that a Scrum Master in project management skills. So Scrum Master definitely needs a project management experience, which is all about dealing with the things mentioned in the project management scenario. There are the various of the project management scenario when we are talking about that. So the Scrum Master should have the knowledge of these things. It's not only the Scrum, he should have the knowledge of this. He or she should have the uncertainty, knowledge of the uncertainty, dealing with the uncertainty, being a people person. he or she should have to discussion with the people. Even Agile or a Scrum also sit like that. When we are working on the Scrum, that a Scrum Master is a person who can create a bridge or who can just work as a bridge between the team or development team to anywhere in the world to give them development team a leverage or give them an environment to do their work as a good team. This is something of the Scrum Master. Another one is that a Scrum Master should be experienced. Nowadays, the really bad trend is going into the organization. However, I have seen many of the organizations that they are doing the things they are making the Scrum Master, they are having the Scrum Masters, they don't have much experience. And due to, for the sake of a Scrum Master, for the sake of a Scrum, there would be one Scrum Master. They're just giving the designation to the Scrum Master of any person, although either they have the 2 years of experience or they have the 4 years of experience. And that is a bad. Where everywhere experience does matter. And when we are talking about something to the management, to the management side, then a person should have experience. Then something more. Just you said, just you guys have might be find like that. I'm more and less talking more about the project manager and something about the Scrum Master and how the Scrum Master will be. So what is the difference? What is the problem into the traditional project manager? Why we are not considering them as an Agile project manager? When we are talking about the Agile, why we are saying like that, oh, Agile project manager means Scrum Master. We will see something. So when we are saying that why Agile community had a traditional PM, so some of the things is that what people generally hate in a PM is the associated command and control behavior. The behavior of the project manager, the traditional project manager, is command and control. And I'm not a single person who have experience like that. I hope you all guys would have the experience of this, how a traditional project manager behave like in command and control. And even I have listened on I remembered my Doge experience, especially into those time of earlier when I was working as a developer. My project manager directly saying like that, oh, what happened? You are not doing the work means you have to stay up to whole line. Or if you're not doing, I can do anything. Such type of command and control behavior I have seen. Now the thing is that, but the project manager skills are really valuable. Since the traditional one is having this type of command and control. Now we change into the Scrum Master, that role, that a Scrum Master should be a servant leadership, that he will behave as a new servant and work as a leadership. That is a servant leadership. Then he or she, as a Scrum Master, should have the experience of project management also. Essentially, a Scrum Master must have the project management skill in order to handle a project better. What a Scrum Master are doing? Apart from this, a Scrum Master also should have the capability to follow the project management, and not the way of the traditional one, but with the way of the Agile one. And how the Agile one is working like this way, almost this way, and about the principles way. So another more thing is that when we are saying something about the traditional project management versus Agile Scrum Master PM, so the way the person work with the people changes as the focus is not on individual output anymore, but onto the team outcome. So you will see like whoever the traditional project manager, he or she generally work with a single person. Either he will behave like some different way, he will say like that, okay, becomes a subject matter expert, it will be help as in. But now since you are working into the Agile project management, better to work within the team base rather to the individuals. The KPI of developer and testers change. Now, earlier it was in the traditional way of the style is that whole the developer and tester works differently in a different team. So once the developer has done there, then tester has to start to testing, then again it's coming. But now the process has been changed. The process is something the developer and tester will work together Even some of the developer is also having the knowledge of the testing. Even most of the tester also having the knowledge of the development. And that's why I'm saying like that, if the tester is having some of the development knowledge, the automation tests are start on that phase. Like to write the code on Selenium is an example. So this is the something we are talking about, especially the project manager and the Scrum Master. So focus on effectiveness rather than utilization. When we are talking about that agile actually focus on effectiveness. And what type of effectiveness? Either the business value, customer value. When we are working as an agile project manager, or we are working in a team, in a organizations, in agile based organization, we generally focus towards to the customer value and the business value. So instead of focusing on utilization aspects only, the PM has to see the team effectiveness in order to provide the business outcomes. Earlier, traditional project manager is generally have to see like that, what is the utilization of that resource? The resource should work more than 8 hours. Why is he working only 6 hours, 8 hours? Why not he is working 12 hours or 13 hours? Either he is utilized in a focused way or not, doesn't matter. Either he or she is working in such a manner that he or she is able to give some of the customer value, business value, doesn't matter on the traditional approach. But the traditional approach is something like that, the person should work more than his committed time. Another one is that that's where more than one people working on one task using pair programming, swarming, mobile, mob programming comes into the picture. So when we are talking about the agile project management, the way earlier we have, now it's changed into some different style. It's a change into the pair programming, it's changed into the swarming, where the combination of the developer and the multi-skill talented people work together, and the mob programming. I don't know, you guys might be heard about the mob programming. So the mob programming is something where we can work solely not alone here, but work together anywhere in the world through the internet style. So everyone will sit on their home and they will work together, and they generally know like the mob programming. So these are some of the effectiveness when we generally use to say that agile and using the agile. Most of the less, when the traditional style comes to the new agile way, agile project management will start to work, and it will start to give up some of the customer value and the business value. The last but not least is something traditional versus agile project management. So when we are saying the traditional and agile, traditional is actually having the design upfront. We have the upfront design. But in agile, we have continuous design. Every 2 weeks a sprint or every sprint, we are going to update our design based upon the market, based upon the discussion with the stakeholder. A scope is the fixed on the traditional, while here is the flexible. We can change our scope based upon the market also. And the why we are agile into the market more and more popular due to that we are not fixed to the scope. We are looking to the market. If market demands to change something, market needs something, we can change our scope anytime. Deliverables. We generally have the large time to take the deliverable in traditional approach. And deliverable means here in traditional that a lump sum of the project would deliver. We don't know what would be the work. Either that would be work into the good way or not way, proper way, but it would deliver as a project. Here is that feature and requirement base. Some is the freeze design as early as possible. When we are talking about the traditional, we generally start with the freezing of design or freezing of the requirement. But in agile, it's not like that. Whatever we are freezing, only for a sprint. For a sprint, and after that, we can change. Product owner is responsible who can change anything. Another something is that low uncertainty. Here is the high certainty. Working upon the low uncertainty, where the low uncertainty is more is that, but agile can work upon the higher uncertainty. The wide changes when we are talking about the traditional approach, but here we are welcoming changes, embrace change. We have the low customer interactions in the traditional approach because we are working with the whole and soul project. But here the high customer interactions. And the last, conventional project teams, self-organized project team in the agile. So earlier we have the silos-based team skills like the developer will sit together, tester will sit together, designer will sit together. But here is the self-organized with the multi-skill or like 5 skills. More than that also, people sit together and create a team. So a team will have almost every knowledge of the technology where the works demand. It's based upon the team to team. But a general case, we generally used to say that a team should have the capacity to build, test, and deploy into the production is agile team. So now to question and answer, and let me see if you guys have something. So yes.
Thank you very much, Prabhat. It was really very much insightful, and we got to know that what is happening in today's IT world.
So I think so. Actually, my PPT was very a small one because I was trying to give the knowledge of the fundamental.
Yeah,
I know that many of the question would be apart from that. Nowadays, the traditional approach is more and more heavier than to the agile, and agile is having the different agile for the different persons. So I'm going to check if we can have some questions. Something like Pradeep Kumar, can we get this PPT? Yes, you can consult with the Rajiv. I will send to him, and he will.
sure. I'll distribute that.
And we will take this. Okay. So okay, if you have any questions, please.
Yeah, thanks, Prabhat, for giving us such a
Thank you, Andy.
insightful knowledge of this. I have one question, like
Yeah.
what kind of projects is supported in agile methodology?
So when we, yeah, that's really a good question, and especially we are talking when we talk about the agile project management and traditional project management. Many of the people understand that when we are working onto the agile, a small project can be supported, but it's really means it's a bad type of things, or I can say like the wrong impression of agile into the market. We can develop any type of project. Just you think, and we can develop. Even nowadays, NASA is trying to develop the projects through the agile way, or it's just a way that creating a bunch, then put the incremental. Now coming to the healthcare, when we are talking about the healthcare, we can use the agile. Any type of complex environment project, we can easily work with the agile project manager, agile project style, or agile project manager. So any type of complex, from the simple to the complex, we can work upon.
Great. Thanks, Prabhat. And one more
Yep.
question.
Yep.
In this PPT, we have discussed mainly what are the pros of agile. So if I ask like what are the cons, because everything has the pros
Yes.
and cons both. So what are the negative part of this agile?
That's really another good question that really I didn't mention into this in PPT. But yeah, there are the various of the cons. Some of the cons, even hiddenly I mentioned into that, how a Scrum Master should be. When we are talking about the Agile Project Manager, and a Scrum Master is having the 2 days of experience, and we are started to say that, hey, he or she is having the 2 days of the certification, and he or she will start to work upon here. So that is another cons, that a Scrum Master is not anyone can become a Scrum Master one. Second thing is that culture. When we are working into the agile project management style or agile methodology, following the agile methodology, the culture should be like that. Organization should start to think or start to work upon that culture. He should give the leverage to change the culture, not working upon the older culture. Another concept is something like that when we are working into the agile is build a team rather than silos. But it's very rarely it happens. I have seen till now in my experience, many of the team is having SME and they're not trying to share his knowledge. His or her knowledge he is not trying to share. Why? Because he or she is having a mindset that if he or she will share, it will create a problem their job. So this type of things, especially the mindset, culture, Scrum Master experience, wrong impression of agile, the uses of agile in the different way, especially the hybrid agile. These are the cons nowadays. Yep.
We have another question from Mr. Birendra Kumar.
Yes, Virendra. Virendra might be mute or if you are saying something. If
Mr. Birendra?
Hello.
yes,
Yeah, please.
My question is, how do we measure a project progress in Agile?
okay.
And
So-
what is the difference between traditional measurement of progress and Agile progress? Project progress.
Okay, so the one thing is that here we are not, the main difference is that in the traditional approach, we generally use to measure through the project and the requirement, the size of the project and size of the requirement. So when we are saying about the size of the project and the size of the requirement, how much we have fulfilled is the measurement. One part is the measurement. But here we are not saying anything about the sizing. Here, what are we saying? That whatever we have, and that's whatever we have into the requirement that's directly impacting as a customer value or business value we are okay to give you. It might be possible another sprint or another 2-3 sprints, the value would be the change, something needs to update, we are okay to update. So the whole and soul we are not going to say here. Yeah, in respect of measuring, we generally start to measurement is the customer value and the business value.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Next is from Mr. Tathagat Chakravarti.
Yeah, Tathagat.
Yeah. Good evening, Prabhaji.
Good evening, Tathagat.
It's nice to know many things about Agile and Scrum. My question is that how we can change our education system and how we can take Agile and Scrum in our various educational institutes in form of teaching and with certification.
Okay, that's really another good example is that I would like to say one thing. Means even one of my friend generally used to give the training and all these things. So he said one time that one founder of a school came his class to learn about the Scrum, and he just wanted to know Scrum how it's embracing into every organization. Why not into the education field? So think about it in this way. I can give you the one of the general example here is like that. Nowadays, every schooling or education system is working as a, I can say like traditional style. They have the fixed of the agenda. They just start to work upon that. Even what the class 8 or class 9 or B up to the engineering level, the guys will study. This already built a few years ago. They're not even thinking to change something about these things. They were not just taking an example of the COVID situations. COVID just started, coronavirus just started. Now suddenly the schools started to give the facility after month within the Zoom, but they don't have the such type of mindset yet. What is that? This is the traditional way. When we are coming to the educational style, why not think the education on a proper way of the sprint wise? That is within a sprint, what are you going to study? Giving as a teaching way. What it would be impact into the public, what it would be impacted to the global market. Does it impact to the market or not? So such type of things we can leverage over here also. Like training purpose, I can say one thing. That when we are saying about the training, I think Agile and a Scrum should be known to everyone, even into the education also, that how they can think on a Scrum way. It's not only to office education or management to understand about the Agile. It's a person who is working on that. He or she should also understand how to change their mindset. Right now, if I will go in a new organizations as a developer, my first would be, okay, give me the work, what I want to do, what I need to do. Then if I need to do something, just give me. So that is the problem. We can't have such mindset to think about that perspective. Whatever the work we are going to do, it would be impact somewhere or not. If not, then why? Do we have the capacity to ask the cross questions? No. So better to change the mindset on that way. And I can say like, yeah, it would work a lot. We can do the work into the education also. Yeah.
Any further question? Anyone is willing to ask?
Anyone, if you're willing to ask regarding the project,
Can unmute themselves.
yeah.
We have Shubham Shukla.
Yes, Shubham.
Shubham, your question, please. Hello, Shubham. Can you hear us? All right. So, any further question?
Oh, Shubham, we are
Okay.
not audible.
We are not audible, actually, Shubham. We got chat message from Shubham Shukla. So you can write down your question here.
Yeah.
Later on, you can check your audio setting. So we have Salendra Kumar Mishra with us, and he also has a very good experience managing the project in the core industry. And I would like him to share his experience also.
Yes, Alan, please. It's really nice to have the experience on this way.
SK Mishra, sir.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon.
I would
Good
like you
evening, Vineet,
to.
and
I would request you to please switch on your video, sir.
yeah.
Hey.
Good
Hi.
evening, Prabhatji and Raji.
Good evening, Salim.
It was a good session and many insights we got from your session. And regarding project management, I was basically leading this transportation and logistics in Tata Motors. And we have done many projects which were of the traditional and which were of the agile mode also. So we have seen the difference of both. Like when you are having a war kind of situation, then automatically you have to switch your buttons to agile mode because everything cannot be done in a traditional mode. So it is basically dependent on the situation. So when you are having time frame things, then no issue, you can use the traditional mode. But when you are having a very specific kind of project, then definitely you have to switch into that agile mode. And the leader has to take that kind of role so that he can organize his team, he can organize his resources accordingly. So that was my take on that.
No, really, that's good. I understand. And the main problem, especially as per my experience, what I have seen that the project manager, especially into in Indian style project manager, generally they have the tendency to say yes. They never have the tendency to say no.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is the reason we as an employer, as a team, suffered a lot due to this tendency.
Yes.
I remember, I can give you one example. When I was working on the Monster technology, and in the Monster technology, I worked something and it didn't work into the release mode. Something happened unexpectedly, and the release it didn't go live. So since it didn't go live, it behave like the different way. Suddenly, my manager asked me, ping me, and he says, "What happened?" I said, "Just this way is happening, and it won't work." He said, "Okay." And while it was having directly impact to the revenue because it's a totally the advertisement model. I was working on the job advertisement model over there, advertising. So he directly accepted that, okay, it's something problem with our side. Directly, it was the manager voice. He even didn't mention anywhere that the developer didn't work like that. He just started to write into the group chat. It's a something problem in our side. We are not going to launch right now. Something will happen. Please roll back. And it's just suddenly 1 hour, everything roll back and we were okay on that time. Just imagine into the Indian style manager. First of all, they will start to call you and giving the bullshit that what you did, what. And then he will write that in a group chat that it's a problem with the developer. He won't be accept like that it's a problem with us. No, it's a problem with the developer and something happened. So that is the way mindset. And that's why I was saying that the traditional approach of the project manager is really different. He or she need to change on that. But really, thanks, Salendra.
Yeah, we also gone through that kind of experiences while we implemented this SAP in Tata Motors, and it was a huge project. It was costing more than 200 crores, and it was implemented across all locations.
Oh.
So while this project was running, I was seeing that how people were reacting to that kind of situation, because as you are also sharing, people have that fear if they share their knowledge, then they may lose their job. So
that is another main problem.
That is the big problem with the developers or the project managers who are handling such kind of big project. So they request the management, can you give us the people who are having positive mindset and who are ready to accept the change, and basically who are adaptable and who can move along with the current situation. Because traditional mode will not work for a longer period. For getting the newer things or having a faster pace, you have to accept the changes. So
right.
While that project was implemented, I have gone through that kind of situations.
Yes, right. So I'm
Thank
also
you.
taking one of the questions from.
Thank you very much, Mishra sir. Now we have received a question from Shubham Shukla. So his question is, how can I make a career in project management with prior no experience coming from IT engineering background? Will Agile project management a good career path, and how much experience am I looking forward to be a Scrum Master? To you, Prabhat.
So one thing is that means career in project management prior no experience. I can understand you have to start to read, learn, and get to know the things, not from yourself, also good to know from the seniors, from your project manager and all these things, how the works generally used to do. Now coming to the agile project management and a good career path and how much experience am I looking forward to be a Scrum Master. So if you want to become a Scrum Master, first of all, you have to experience of the agile, first thing. Another thing is that what is the Scrum? The whole framework of a Scrum, another thing. Then the last and few things is that you should also know about some of the people management with the management experience, because most of the things, even I have shared into my slide also presentation, that most of the people generally having the certification is just Scrum Master is not good. You can take the Scrum Master certification from anywhere, but it won't give a chance to become a good Scrum Master. It will give a chance to become a Scrum Master, but to become a good Scrum Master, you have to change your mindset also. You have to think about the principles, manifesto, a Scrum principles, a Scrum value, and then you can become a good Scrum Master. Apart from that, if you need any help, you can directly connect to the Rajiv or me. Can do that, no problem.
I believe that Shubham Shukla will be satisfied with the answer. In case Shubham, you have any further query, you can write down to us. You already have email from us. So yeah, he understood that. All right, thank you, Shubham. So this is really great, and this is really great, Prabhat, to have your insight on the Agile project management. Today we have seen that the world is changing, and there is a paradigm shift in the thought, and whatever we are seeing in the, not only in the IT industry, we listen to Mr. S.K. Mishra sir also, from who has a very good year of experience from Tata Motors, dealing with the one of the finest automobile manufacturing company. So
yes, nowadays even Agile is coming. It's not only up to IT. It's also shifting towards a different of the organization.
Right. So and we as an organization are trying to take this to the university and college level, where people can learn these things from the very early stage, so that they are capable of handling the project when they are coming to the industry, and that is what we call industry culture connect.
So, and another thing is that the mindset should be, once we start to work earlier, and nowadays the mindset has been changed now. The same example, like I do not want to share my knowledge, because if I have the feeling of fear that if I will share my whole knowledge, then someone will be pulled out from the organization. So this is the fear, this is the mindset. So it should be changed.
Right. So we now have come to end of this session, and I would like to thank Mr. Prabhat Kumar Verma on behalf of KCM Connect, and our esteemed guest also, Mr. S.K. Mishra, the employee of Tata Motors Limited. And we also thank our participants who took their interest who have shown their interest to join this session. Thank you very much all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.